Hello. Welcome to Ignite with Rufus. That's the name of this channel. If you're actually looking at starting your own YouTube channel, you're in the right place. I'm as well starting just like you. Permit me, I'll try as much as possible to freestyle in this video. No formalities, just to keep everything simple and to make sure we are on the same page. I haven't really started any channel before. This is going to be my first shot. This is my first one. Why am I starting this? Just a few reasons. I have actually looked at starting the YouTube channel before. I had an account. I uploaded some content. For some reason, I won't really give the names. I won't really give the names of the content, the accounts. But I uploaded some content and I wanted it to grow. But first of all, I had to discover who I am, what I really want to do. Yes, the channel I created, it's something I really have passion for. I really want to do this thing. Yeah, I love it. But I asked myself some questions. Does it really define who I am? Does it really define where I'm actually heading to? Because one thing you need to know first of all, in starting a YouTube channel, or starting a channel, whatever social media handle, you have to define the purpose. The purpose of that thing must be defined. It must be defined. So if it is not defined, you discover the end, or maybe after 4 months you discover you've just been doing the wrong thing, which is totally out of the box, and yeah, of the truth, it won't really pull any traction. To an extent, I would say it might pull some traction, but there is something you're defeating. You're defeating your personal values. You're defeating your personal goals. So, for you to start your own channel, one of the primary things I'll tell you to just get to do first of all is understand who you are. Get to know what you really want to do, how you want people to see you. Except you want to go faceless, yeah, there's no problem with that. If you want to go, even if you want to go faceless, you still have to define what your channel is going to be about. You still have to define it. But like I said, I'll be freestyling very much in this video. There's no special, no formalities. I just want to keep it very simple. And even if there's going to be an edit of anything, it's just going to be just a few small. So before making this video, I have actually tried to do some recording, lots of recording, but I'll be like, this shot is not the best shot, this shot is not the best shot. I had to just close my eye. Whether it is the best or not the best, just do it. That leaves me with something I actually wrote down, which I also want to talk about today in starting your own channel. Let me still go back to my book because I want to give you all these points so that you can go make yours while we'll start together. Yes, we're actually starting together. So it's a win-win for you and for me. I grow, you grow, we all grow together. And funny enough, that's what Ignite with Rufus is all about. Causing everyone to grow. If you check my logo, what I wrote there is life and light. We're illuminating together. So let me just check one of the things I wrote down on my diary. And what I wrote down is do it afraid. Okay, before yes, do it afraid. Then there is no perfect time than now. There's no perfect time than now. Oftentimes you discover one thing that keeps people back, one thing that holds people back very much is procrastination. Many a times we tend to want to put perfection in everything we do, but we are forgetting the fact that one, we are humans. Perfection only belongs to God. One who makes us perfect is God, and there is no any other that can grasp perfection. Because if you're trying to look for something, okay, this is the perfect time, you want to get to the perfect time, you will not do it. Someone said something. I'm trying to remember the words verbatim, but he said something. He said, practice, thank you, that's J.C. Maxwell. He said, practice doesn't make perfect, it makes permanent. So you don't become a soldier in one day. You don't become a cybersecurity in one day. You don't become an engineer in one day. You don't become it in one day. It has to actually go through a process. So everything has to start from somewhere. But the thing is, we have so many persons who are, how do I start? How can I start like this? And one of the things that I must have also addressed is, this. Please, whatever you have, start with what you have. Like I said, there are points I have here written that, but I just want to freestyle. Just so you yourself, you'll be able to flow and get the message of what I'm actually talking about. Yes, so start with what you have. Start with what you have. I still talk about it again. Procrastination is what kills. It kills. Hopefully, as we progress, I'll be sharing lots of my experience I had trying to procrastinate things, just making sure this I'll do it later, this I'll do it later. But my dear, there is no better time to do it than now. Now is the better time. Now is the better time. So coming back to do it afraid. You have to do it afraid. You are okay. At this point, I will tell you, is there fear in my heart? No. What happened? How did I overcome this fear? After doing lots of videos, trying to that reminds me, I have to talk about something. Maybe I'll try just in one of my content as we progress. I'll try as much as possible to bring in some of the videos I did before now that I did not upload. Now, the reason why I did the video, I was actually applying for a grant for an NGO I'm actually the founder of. Now, I had to do a pitch video. I did that speech video for close to, let's say, 24 hours. Not at 24 hours on a stretch, but I discovered I was repeating the process over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I learned so many things from that video, that speech video. I learned so many things. And I'm actually laughing now because many of the lessons I learned was how to boldly face the camera talking, keeping my eye focused on you. Yes, I learned it from there. So imagine if I had not tried to make that speech video. This is how my eyes would have been going. As we progress, I'll try to upload the video so that you will see what I'm actually talking about. My eyes would have been going like this. I want to talk about this, trying to even as it is now, I can't really do that again because then it was so real. I'm focused on the camera now, talking to you, but then I'll be like, my eyes going up, my eyes are coming down. I'll be looking, trying to look at here, that, and funny enough, I've actually been acting for a very long time. I've been in acting for more than 4 years now, though not really the show kind of acting, but I've been doing some little acting, stage drama, so many things you hear about me as we progress. So many things, so many. Just sit and relax. You hear so many things. So I've actually done so many acting. That one is kind of different. That one you don't look at the camera. I've perfected that. So I would say probably that was what actually influenced me, that looking at camera face to face like this. Okay. I was kind of like, is this that? Bring my eye this way. But I learned in the pitch video. Okay, you will see what I said. Anyway, this I was actually trying to think about something. Yes, I was trying to think about something. So, but in the pitch video, I learned so many things. I learned do it afraid, whether you know it or not. Just make attempt. Sometimes in the classroom you hear, for those who have actually maybe taught one or two things, you hear, say your question or say your answer, however it is, you will not be scolded. If it is correct, you'll be told. If it is not correct, you'll be told. That is just simple. So I still emphasize it. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. Do it afraid. Maybe at the end of this video, I'll just record where I'm making this video now and show you at the end of it, so that you will see that there is nothing perfect here. Where this phone is, my phone is actually staying now, is on top of a book, on top of my table, and some other things. I will put it out for you to see. I'm not doing this. Okay, maybe that aside, I tried getting a lapel mic, but I couldn't. So I just had to, instead of wasting time, that's another thing also, instead of wasting time, I just had to progress. I just had to move forward. So let's go. Do it afraid. Yeah, do it afraid. There's no perfect thing to do. Don't wait for a perfect time. You just have to. And one of the points I also wrote down is, make the mistake. Start with what you have. Okay, I checked that in right now when I was talking about showing you what I have here on my table so that you will see everything I have. Yeah, it is very, very true. It is very, very true. Do it afraid. No perfect time. Make the mistake and start with what you have. Start with what you have. Start with what you have. And I've talked about that, so I wouldn't really want to emphasize too much on it. But please, if you know you have a vision for something, you have passion for some things, and you want people to hear your voice, feel free. Yes. And I learned so many things, that people are looking for who they will help, and people are looking for who to help them. And also, over the years, I've learned something, that it's only a child that stretches his hand that the father or the mother will carry. And it's only a child that cries louder that attention will be given to. So please, try as much as possible. Just get onto your video and give it a shot. Give it a shot. So, this is my introduction video. Yeah, I've actually arranged how I will be dropping my video. But before I drop this, because I don't want this to be too long, before I drop this, I want you to just do something. Just do something. Yes, it will be very, very helpful for you. I will still check here again. I wrote it down, but I will read it. I want to read a verbatim. And one of the things I said was, set goals. Set goals. Set goals. Set goals. It is very, very important. Don't just comment, okay, I want to start my own YouTube channel, I want to do this, I want to start my own channel, how do I go about this, this. One, be specific with what you want to do. You have to be specific, because you're reaching out to a larger audience. You're trying to market yourself, you're trying to show yourself out, so you have to set goals. Let me read it. I said set goals and targets. Set goals and target. Set goals and target. I actually arranged, first of all, this is what I did first of all. I looked at the things I want to do. I looked at how I want my audience to picture me. And I looked at how I want my other social media handle to be identified. When you come to my social media handle, what do you see? What do I portray? What do I tell my audience? What is the page speaking about me? Does it really speak of who I am as a person, or who I don't really know if you understand what I'm saying. But anyway, just try as much as possible to set goals. I'm the kind of person who I want to communicate value. I want to make sure when you listen to me, you're listening to someone and you are being impacted. You're not just listening to me because I just have one or two things to say. No, but you're listening to me because when I speak for you, I'm communicating value. I'm charging you up. I'm making sure you go back to the drawing board. I'm making sure you get up on your feet. I am making sure you set your goals aright. And I am making sure you fulfill your purpose. purpose. These are the things I want to be identified for, and that's why I actually came up with the name Ignite with Rufus. So this is it. You are lighting. You have been lighting up, as even I myself, as I am lighting up. So it's not ignite with me like I'm just the one shining. No, I'm shining, you are shining. So your light is shining, mine as well is shining. So I wanted that to be said of me. So I had to come back to the table and like, what do I want? Is this what I want people to know me for? It's actually getting dark. I had to just cut this. So I was actually saying, is this what I want people to know me for? What do you want people to know you for? What do you want people to know you for? So set that out. And like I said, except there's a class that except you want to run a faceless channel. We have so many faceless channels. The reason why I decided not to go faceless, I will drop it on another video. Just a clip. I watched a video and I talked about showing your face, but I will drop more content about that. So, which is all about branding and all of it. But that's not for today. This is just an introduction video, introducing you to the page, telling you, starting your channel. Do it afraid. Don't wait for anybody to. Don't wait for any special equipment. As much as you can, make sure you start now. Make sure you start. Feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. You can drop a comment section. Okay, you need this, you need arrangement on how to. I can help you for free. So just get onto the work. All right. Remember, the goal is very, very important. Without the goal, you will not really be productive. You will not really be productive. All right. So this is me, Ignite with Rufus, signing out on today's video. I'll tell you when my videos are dropping, but for now, just catch this, use this flow. Like I said again, reach out to me if you know you need help trying to get over the fear of starting. I am available anytime. Alright, do enjoy the rest of your day, weekend. In fact, I'm actually shooting on the weekend. Today is 3rd August 2024. Please, lastly, subscribe to the channel. If you have not, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and comment.